All right, welcome to Hayti in football on the Boot Hill Sports Network. I'm Mark Manley. I will be joined by Chris Brown, who's joining me in the booth tonight for the first time on the Boot Hill Sports Network. How you doing, Mr. Brown?
Man, I'm doing good, Mark. It's good to be here watching these two good old Boot Hill conference class here.
All right, man, it's going to be a great ball game. Nice weather, 80 degrees, and not a cloud in sight. I know a little rain came through earlier. Did you get a little rain in Portageville?
I did not see a sprinkle in Portageville, other than the sweat off my brow. You know what I mean?
All right. Hey, Portageville comes in at 1-0 as they beat Kennett last week, 28-6. And the Indians of Hayti took one on the nose against their Bobcats. That Bobcat took a bite out of the old Indian last week and beat the Indians 45-28. Should be a great matchup. I know both teams are young, as Portageville lost a lot of players, Chris.
Yeah, you know, that was the thing coming in with these Bulldogs is, hey, you know, you had a state caliber team last year, and a lot of them guys left. But I'm going to tell you what, Mark, I watched them play Kennett last week. They looked really good. Got some good offensive play, although they are one-dimensional with just a straight run. Didn't see many passes, but then again, you know, as they say, if you don't have to pass, there's no lead in passes.
That's right.
That's how it was.
Coach Rayfield sent me that stat sheet, and it said 0 for 5 in the passing department. I was like, Lord have mercy. I get it. Pound and ground, baby. That's what Thayer did a lot of, too. Big fullback there. Hayti is going to wear it all white with black helmets with black numbers. Portageville is yet to come out. Hey, we're going to take a quick break on the Boot Hill Sports Network as we get ready to play the national anthem. So we'll get some word in for our sponsors, and we'll be back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Life can be a little hectic when you're always in motion. Don't you wish you had a bank that could keep up? First State Community Bank's digital banking is the perfect companion for your fast-paced everyday life. Whether you're looking to review your full financial picture or just wanted a quick glance at your balance, First State Community Bank keeps you connected to your finances, all while juggling your daily activities. Download the app today and bank in motion with First State Community Bank's digital banking.
Great food and electrifying atmosphere and entertaining people. Come on in to Home Plate Bar and Grill, located at 1710 State Highway 84 in Hayti, Missouri. No matter if it's high noon or closing time, it's never too late to slide in to Home Plate. Little Pizza Heaven, located at 503 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville, Missouri. You can eat in, take out, or get delivered. So make sure you call them at 573-333-0490 or go by and see Chrissy and the gang. Once again, that's 503 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville, Missouri, where they offer more than great pizza. Little Pizza Heaven, a Carruthersville tradition.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
to the Boot Hill Sports Network. We're in Portageville once again. Bulldogs have now taken the field as they come out in black uniforms, white numbers, blue helmets with the P on the side and the Ville on the other side. So a little different look there for the Portageville Bulldogs. Chris, let's talk about players to watch for the Portageville Bulldogs.
Well, you got to start first and foremost with number 4, Jaquan Bogan. Last week, Kennett got a healthy dose of him as he had 17 rushes and 2 touchdowns. He's definitely going to be a player to watch on the offensive side. The defensive side, I want to say the players to watch are going to be the secondary. That's going to be Antonio Hickenbottom, Evan Windsor, who will be playing the corners, and also Ryland Partners, who's going to be playing safety. And the reason why I say that is because Hayti's probably going to do a little passing today, so they better get ready. They didn't get challenged much last week, but I have a feeling it's going to be different now.
Yeah, I got a feeling that Hayti's going to throw the ball probably a lot as J.C. Ford can air it out, and it's exactly what he did last week as he found Timothy Hamilton a few times and he ran one in himself. Man, he had 2 touchdown passes, one to I believe Javante Payne, and let me see who else. Got it right here somewhere, Chris. Jeremy Alexander, that's who it was. He kind of in the flat, so Jeremy really used his speed there. So it should be an interesting matchup with the Bulldogs and the Indians. We're about 3 minutes away from kickoff, and I'll tell you what, defensive-wise, Turner caused a little chaos last week as well. So we should see how the Indians and the Bulldogs do as we're going to take another quick timeout on the Boot Hill Sports Network as the captains come to the field. So we'll be back after the coin toss and let you know who wins that.
Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service is an in-home supportive care provider serving the area from locations at 1119 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville and at 511 East M in Marston, Missouri. Glowing Hearts has friendly, professional employees who provide home nursing visits along with personal and homemaker services to enable clients to remain at home. There is a difference. See for yourself by calling Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service in Carruthersville at 922-5056 or in Marston at 643-2537.
Referee Jared Kimball, umpire Austin Neese.
All right, welcome back to the Boot Hill Sports Network once again. Mark Manley, Chris Brown in the booth. We'll go over the schedules here. As for the Portageville Bulldogs, of course, last week beating Kennett 28-6, hosting Hayti. I'll tell you what, they got 4 home games in a row, Chris. How'd they pull that one off?
I don't know how they pulled that one off, but they better consider themselves blessed because that don't normally happen.
It sure don't. And high school football anyway. Week 3, they're going to play Confluence Prep Academy Charter with Grand Center Arts Center Charter. I have no idea where that's at. Do you?
No, I do not either.
Then the Scott City Rams, and then at the Charleston Blue Jays, and then the Malden Green Wave come in, and then Father Toten, another new school on the schedule for them.
Normally a basketball school.
That is true. I believe they're up by Columbia, if I ain't mistaken. And they're going to come to Portageville. That's interesting. And then they got the Carruthersville Tigers, the state-ranked Carruthersville Tigers. We'll talk about state rankings here in a little bit. And they close out at New Measure County Central. And now for the Hayti Indians, they opened up last week with Thayer, of course, here at the Bulldogs tonight. Then they go on the road at Scott City at Meritos Christian High School out of St. Louis, I do believe, and then St. Vincent, Charleston, Carruthersville at Pleasant Hope with halfway, which is close to Springfield, and then close out at Malden. Looks like the Bulldogs of Portageville will be doing the kicking. Hayti has looks like Jeremy Alexander on one side and Isaiah Love on the other.
Alex Hall, senior. Going to do the kicky dudes to start this game off.
Kick goes out of bounds at about the 32-33 yard line of Hayti, so that'd be a penalty. Hayti's going to have decent starting field position there. Hey, other games of note real quick, Chris. We got this one, Portageville at Malden, Paragould at Kennett, East Prairie at New Madrid County Central, Sykeston at Dexter, Charleston at Chaffee, and Kelly at Scott City, the old rival game there.
Kelly Scott City ought to be a good one. Both teams 1-0.
Yes, sir. Going to move the ball over to the left hash mark.
Indians will have it first and 10 from their own 40-yard line.
Indians coming out loaded with trips to the right. Hamilton one-on-one down here on the near side. Shotgun formation by Ford, and the Bulldogs jump.
That's what Portageville did to Kennett last week. They had Kennett jumping all over the place on offense, and now they're starting off and they're doing the same thing. Coach in the Grayfield had to get that straightened out.
The penalties cost the Indians a lot last week in the red zone 4 or 5 times and did not come away with any points in those trips because of penalties mainly. Same set for the Indians. Oh! Quick pass, Alexander, and he is stuck.
There's that player to watch, number 4, Jay Bogan. He did it on both sides of the ball last week, and I believe he's motivated to do a little something here.
He brought the hammer down there. So he did pick up 1 yard, however. So 2nd and 9 for the Indians. Hayti seems a little confused on the set. And they're going to have to burn a quick timeout. With only 11:25 here to go in the first quarter. Hayti will take their first timeout, so we'll do that as well on the Blue Hill Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Hey, if you want a truck or a real fine car, Faulkner Auto Sales can get you cruising in any style. If Faulkners don't have it, they can get it. And if they can't get it, it's not even made. Go see Dwayne and Kevin at Faulkner Auto Sales on Truman Boulevard in Carruthersville or call 573-333-3800. And remember, if Faulkner's is not on the back of your vehicle, it damn sure ought to be.
Welcome back as the Indians are going to hand off, and Portageville is all over that one as well. Number 11 there.
Sophomore Parker Laws had a good game last week. 5 tackles on the side. He has stuff to run pretty good last week.
Looks like they did a little film study as they was all over Mr. Love.
Didn't have much time at all, so that's a good sign for Hayti. A little bit of time.
Yeah, that was a pass that should have probably never been thrown as they had coverage all over him. I'm going to try to get you a better picture as the see if we can get this screen off for you guys at home.
Play is going good.
Stoppage in play. Not the start Coach Robinson was wanting, I'm sure, but it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Set the punt for the Indians, number 5, J.C. Ford. Back deep to the Bulldogs, number 10, Ryland Parton.
Oh, bad snap over J.C. Ford's head, and he is going to be down, and that's going to be a big loss for the Indians.
Center snapping is so seen that last week here they had trouble snapping the ball. It just wreaks havoc on your offense, Mark.
Yeah, and that gives Portageville excellent starting field position there, Chris, at their own 11-yard line.
First and 10 from the Indian 11-yard line.
didn't see a trips right last week, so this is a new look for Portageville.
Send a man in motion. Quarterback keeper right up the middle. Still on his feet. Pick up about 6 yards maybe. See where they spotted it. Maybe got 4 yards. No, 5 yards. Second and 5 with 10:20 to play.
Number 4,
Jaquan Bogan, my player to watch tonight. Heavy dose of him last week.
3rd and 2 for the Bulldogs.
Looks like 3 yards, Mark. It'll be 2.
Hand off to Bogan now. It looks like he is in for a Portageville. 9:31 to go. Bulldogs are on the board. Touchdown by Bogan.
Yeah, Jaquan had 2 touchdowns last week, 17 carries. They're going to ride him until someone stops him.
Bulldogs will line up for 2-point.
Steve Robb's aware of that, I'm sure. And it's a game of adjustments.
Yes, it is. Excellent field position, though, so you got to catch that in. Yes, Portageville will go for the 2-point conversion. Wildcat, direct snap to Bogan, but we got the old yellow flags come flying.
Oh, yellow flags. Portageville ran this Wildcat a lot in the second half.
Offsides on the Indians.
Actually, about to be after retime day.
Retry for the Bulldogs.
Ivory Winters in the backfield doing that old.
Seen it a lot, boy. He couldn't be stopped. Bogan's going to come out now. Barton coming back in at quarterback. Ryan Barton is a senior. And let's see if he got in. Yes, he did. Portageville, 8. Take a quick break. Be back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
We're for agriculture. For growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
Kickoff sails out of bounds.
Before Alex Hawks with the kickoff again, and it goes out of bounds. Didn't see that not one time last week, Mark. I already got to call it a legal procedure.
To give the Indians good field position once again.
Both teams trying to be courteous to the other.
Yeah. We'll take the old scoreboard here, Chris. Bulldogs 8, Crosville, look at that. 0.
Correction ball in place on the 37-yard line. The Indians will have it 1st and 10.
There is actually 9:31 to play in the first quarter. Get that, and KC4 is going to run for his life, and Portageville is all Hayti is moving in the wrong direction tonight, folks. Once again, tackling the backfield by those Bulldogs.
Guys, number 4, Jaquan Bowden, hit him first and held him up. He didn't do a good job escaping the tackle, but there was 4 other Bulldogs there.
Tackle the play number 20, Brody Warren.
It's going to be 2nd and 15 for the Indians. Trips to the left for the Indians. Quick pass to Jeremy Alexander. He's got a nice block out there. He sprung it to the 40. Midfield, 45, run out of bounds by number 1 of the Bulldogs.
What a block on the outside, but I believe that's 13 Dwayne Grant. Hey, those things you just don't normally, he's not going to get in the stat book for that, but hey, that's what brought that play open. Good game for Hayti. They needed that.
Yeah, very first positive play for the Indians, actually, and you're right. Anytime you get a block to spring, though, Alexander, he's got speed, and he picked up an additional 15 yards just because of that block. Indians get to play from the old wristband. Going to have an option. Isaiah Love, note 4, keeps it. Nice play. He's going to get very positive yardage for Hayti.
Looks like Portageville defense thought for sure he was going to pitch that ball, and he seen it, made a quick cut in. Good run to get 4 yards for J.C. Ford.
Yes. 2nd down for the Indians. Look at the old wristbands once again. Hayti looking for the first win of the year. Once again, they're having formation problems. They might have to burn another timeout. No, play clock's down to 10. Now they come set finally. Ford looks down once again. 5 on the play clock. They finally get it off. Ford looking to air it out. He's got a lot of room out here to the left. He's got a man open in the flats. Oh, through his hands. And then tipping target, number 19, Javon Turner Jr., Chris, and that flats was open.
That flats was open, but hey, you got to credit that Hayti offensive line on that particular play, man. They had a wall. He had plenty of time. And that's what Hayti's going to need the rest of this game to compete. Good job, Hayti line.
Ford could have took a run and probably had a first down. A lot of run room out there, too. So, yeah, excellent job.
That's one thing that didn't happen much last week. Kennett just had trouble with that Portageville defensive front. They pretty much did what they wanted to and got in the backfield quick. That was a good play by Hayti.
Yeah, I watched a little film, and as Rayfield said, that quarterback was running for his life last week. Ford, pass is complete. That's Timothy Hamilton, a little shake and bake. And we're going to probably have a face mask as Hamilton's helmet come flying off. And he's a little upset, and I don't blame him, but he's got to calm down. And it's going to be a first down for the Indians.
Yeah, Hayti put together a really good drive. Going back to number 1, Timothy Hamilton. Hey, he played over at Portageville. You know, that felt good for him to get his hands on the ball, get him a little confidence going. Hayti's doing exactly what they needed to do. Get a good drive going.
I think this game means a little bit to Timothy Hamilton.
I think it does, yes.
I do too, man. I had a nice conversation with him on the coach's show the other night as he showed up.
He was going to take it all the way down. It looked like about the 18-yard line.
The Indians deep in Bulldog territory here with midway through the first quarter here. Double stack to the left and the right this time for the Indians. Love in the backfield, going to fake the handoff. Quick pass to Turner. Anthony Taylor out there blocking for him is going to help him get a few yards there. Nice pickup for the Indians once again. Looks like about 7 maybe.
Yeah, good job by number 9, Anthony Taylor. He was set up for a block in the back, and he backed away. That's a good, smart play by that kid, number 9, Anthony Taylor. Allowed that positive yardage for him.
Indians will come out in the same formation here.
Same thing to the right.
J.C. Ford, Isaiah Love to the right. Fakes the handoff. Ford, quick pass to Hamilton. Oh, that's Alexander. He is caught in the backfield. And he's going to lose yardage at after Hayti 3 consecutive positive plays, and now they go back in the wrong direction.
Yeah, number 1, Antonio Hickenbottom was all over that. It seemed like that play maybe took us a little bit too long to develop. This is a game of you got a quick strike, and that's what they've been doing. That one is slow developed, so that cost the Indians a little bit. Big third down here.
3rd and 7 for Hayti, and we got a official timeout for a water break. So we'll step away on the Boot Hill Sports Network. We'll be right back with more Hayti Indian football against the Portageville Bulldogs.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we could teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Welcome back. Hayti facing a 3rd and 7 with 6 minutes to play here in the first quarter.
The Indians have it 3rd and 7 from the Bulldogs 15-yard line.
Trips to the left for the Indians this time. Ford, only man in the backfield. Looks right, throws right. Intended for. Can't really tell right now, far side of the field, but it's incomplete, so Hayti's going to have a 4th down. Nice defensive play there by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, number 10, Riley Parton, also plays quarterback. Was a really good safety, and he timed that one.
This makes some noise. Bulldog created a big 4th down.
Bulldog uprising. Good crowd on hand tonight. Indians going to run 4 receivers to the left. Slot man, of course. One-on-one coverage to the right. Quick pass to Jeremy Alexander. And once again, Bogan is all over that. The Bulldogs will take over the Hayti Indians. Give it up.
Made a stop, so kudos to them. They don't have a first down. Looks like they're only 19 yards.
And Hickenbottom fumbles, but I believe he got back on it. We'll see. Now it's picked up, and Bogan got it. Oh, big time hit by Isaiah Love on Bogan.
That wasn't drawn up by
I will say it wasn't either.
Hickenbottom. He ran a lot of sweeps last week.
The Bulldogs will bring up 2nd and 2.
Hey, good job by Isaiah Love. Good stop.
Yeah, good heads-up play by Jay Bogan as well, man. So he just took a big-time hit. Oh, we'll see how he is. And off once again to the left side. The Bulldogs are going to get up that first down, move across the 30 to the 31-yard line.
Will come out. Evan Windsor, sophomore.
And Windsor had a pick 6 last week.
He did.
Hayti's going to jump off sides. So a penalty on the Indians, marching 5 yards on down the field. There's Thomas Hightower getting a little excited, trying to get him a sack.
Yeah, was talking about that interception last week. Penny quarterback, I bet he scurried back 50 yards, seemed like, and just floating one across. Before it was a big play in that game. This crowd, the crowd involved. Big play.
Here we go. 1st and 5. Pitch out to Hickenbottom. He's got a lot of run. Good block out there. He's going to take it to the house, I do believe. Turner trying to chase him down, but not going to do it. Big 63-yard run there. Seen the Portageville quarterback pointing at Hayti. Now one of the officials pointing at Hayti. So this ought to be interesting. Personal foul against the Indians. Personal foul offset. So the play will come back on a personal foul by each team.
Penalties. They will get you. Put them ahead 2 touchdowns. They want to bring it back. Got plenty of game left. That's what it is right here.
So we'll play 1st and 5 again. Looks like it's going to be enough for a Portageville Bulldog 1st down. We'll move it close to the 45-yard line. It'll be about the 44-yard line of Portageville. Nice handoff once again. This time it goes to the right side.
Second and 1 for the Bulldogs.
Have some technical difficulties in the booth. Apologize. We will try to work on it as we go. Gotta love the streaming world. Never know what you're gonna have. 2nd and 1. Handoff. That is number 5.
Pardon the carry. Good enough for a Bulldog.
Brother to brother combination there. Looks like we got an injured Hayti Indian. We'll step away for a quick 30 seconds, get some words in for our sponsor. We'll be right back with Hayti Indian football.
Life can be a little hectic when you're always in motion. Don't you wish you had a bank that could keep up? First State Community Bank's digital banking is the perfect companion for your fast-paced everyday life. Whether you're looking to review your full financial picture or just wanted a quick glance at your balance, First State Community Bank keeps you connected to your finances, all while juggling your daily activities. Download the app today and bank in motion with First State Community Bank's digital banking.
Welcome back. We're in the first quarter here. Bulldogs lead 8-0. 2:43 left here in the first quarter. Handoff. That was Bogan once again. He breaks some tackles. A nice pickup from Portageville. Across the 40-yard line, right at the 40-yard line of Hayti.
Number 7, Jamario. Tackle. Hayti loaded the box.
6, Bulldogs on the 2nd and 4 from the 40-yard line.
4. At 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Not pay any attention to my timer. Martin on the keeper. Be right back down. Let's see where they spot the ball up. Gonna give him a yard. So Portageville facing a 3rd and 3 on the 39-yard line of Hayti. Hickenbottom comes back in.
Hayti D-line needs to be ready for that hard count. They got kidded like this 4 or 5 times last week. That first down.
Hickenbottom in motion. They give it to him, and he's got Ricky Bryant. Can't tackle him down. Now he comes back, gets past Cromwell. Hayti is all over this play, and they're going to wrap him up. They're going to lose some yardage. Ricky Bryant can't believe he let Hickenbottom slip through the old hands.
Hayti defense did a great job, though, because that's the kind of plays you see somebody with this speed was breaking, and they were all over
It is. And looks like they're going to split trips out to the left. So, once again, Chris, new sets for the Bulldogs this week. With Bogan in the backfield, partner, and there you go. You said it. And Hayti did not jump across. They did almost go. Good job by the Bulldogs as they did not jump when Hayti jumped. And, yep. Taking time out and think about it as they were trying to get Hayti offside there. Hayti did not go offside, so good job by the Indians as playing them head games.
Still late.
There you go. I tell you what, these two teams have done a lot of battles in the past, I tell you. Hey, let's talk about Class 2, District 1 of Portageville. Looks like they got the Bulldogs, Valley Catholic in that one, Scott City, Carruthersville, New Madrid, Kelly, and East Prairie. Chris, that is one tough district there.
Yeah, any district with Valley Catholic is one of all too well. It's going to be a in that district.
You are correct. Class 1, District 1 is Hayti, St. Vincent, Vanfar, Bristol City, Charleston, Malden, Chaffee, Veritas Christian. And Louisiana looks a lot better than last year as we had to do a lot of traveling last year because that district got reassigned. Hickenbottom in the Wildcat, and he's going to load up to the right, and penalty flags fly in. Hickenbottom gets around the edge. He's got the first down, but I do believe it might be a holding call to Bulldogs, and it is, so it's going to back it up 5. Now it'll be interesting what Rayfield decides to do. Do you go for it, or do you punt it? Because it's going to be 4th and, I do believe, 14?
Yes. Coach Rayfield will take a page out of Dominic Robinson's playbook and will not punt.
Don't like to punt, do they? Like that old coach that has never punted.
No punts and no extra points.
Score is 8-0 Bulldogs, and there is 15.2 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Try to get that scoreboard situation addressed as well. Hickenbottom comes in. 12 on the play clock. Parton turns around, has a few words. 5 on the play clock. They can snap it. He's going to roll left. And Hayti is all over. But they can't get him down. Now they finally get him down. And that is a big-time sack there by the Indians.
Yeah, somebody went the wrong way. If I had to guess, it's probably I'm not sure. For trouble.
Yeah, that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. So after 1 quarter play, Portageville 18, Hayti 0. We'll be right on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Great food and electrifying atmosphere and entertaining people. Come on in to Home Plate Bar and Grill, located at 1710 State Highway 84 in Hayti, Missouri. No matter if it's high noon or closing time, it's never too late to slide in to home plate.
Have it right at the Bulldog 43-yard line. JC Ford back to pass. He's got two men open down there. Wow. He had two guys, Jeremy Alexander, and I believe Keanu Taylor out there wide open. Overthrew him.
Yeah, number 50, Eli Wheeler was providing just a little bit of pressure, I think, on him. A little bit nervous. He had that ball a little bit too long. These our receivers just couldn't catch up.
Second down. Alexander in the flats. Get his block out there. Cuts down the sideline. He's across the 35 to the 33-yard line. 35. They stepped him out. Yeah, okay. And 5.8 seconds. What's up with that? Get a timeout while it goes up? Maybe so, huh? Trying to work on the old scoreboard. Do some other things here. 8-0 is still our score. Ford. Trying the option, and Portageville's all over there. And Hayty's going to lose another yard.
Yeah, number 50 once again. Eli Wheeler. He's a junior.
8-0.
Take a break on the Bulldogs Sports Network and be right back.
Little Pizza Heaven, located at 503 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville, Missouri. You can eat in, take out, or get delivered. So make sure you call them at 573-333-0490 or go by and see Chrissy and the gang. Once again, that's 503 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville, Missouri, where they offer more than great pizza. Little Pizza Heaven, a Carruthersville tradition.
Quick pass from Hayti. 3 yards.
Bulldogs will take over first and 10 on down.
Turnover on downs for
that's way behind.
We'll take over.
Yeah, because I wanted to see I went back to hear his conversation.
First and 10 Bulldogs around 33-yard line.
Quarterback. Jay Logan, the recent partner of that Wood Bulldogs. Two receivers out to the right. Set. No snap. Jay Logan with the carry. Gets up the middle. Gets some good push.
Number 4, Jaquan Brayton. Play number 27, the wide Johnson.
Number 7 on the tackle, Jamari Alexander. Close. About 8 of them.
2 for Bulldogs.
2-4. Low snap once again. Harden takes it. Raekwon Logan handle that Right over 15, that's Cam Borders, sophomore from Hayti. Good open field tackle there as he gets out to the Portageville 49-yard line. Will be enough for a first down. James Luke. Bulldogs driving once again. Quarterback takes the snap. Here we go. Fake handoff up to Hogan, but man, that Hayti defense is all over him on that play. There's number 27 snuck in there. That's Elijah Johnson Jr. for Hayti. So he charge to stop that play. Was still a game of one. He's second down and 9 for the Bulldogs as they're at midfield. 10:35 left to go in the second quarter. They're leading 8-0.
All right. See if we can get our technical difficulties all straightened away here. Handoff. And Hogan breaks a few tackles, still on his feet. Now he's finally drugged down by Hayti Indian. I thought it was Harris, but it was 27 of the Indians.
Can't say enough about number 4, Jay Bogan. I call him like a little trainer because he is not that tall, he's not that big. Man, he's fast. He gets into that linebacker territory in the secondary.
Elijah Johnson, who that was. 9:57 to go here in the second quarter. Bulldogs have the ball at the Hayti Indian 28-yard line. Low snap. Parton has it, gets it around his ankles. He's going to pound ahead after it and get back to the line of scrimmage. And he come out of his shoe there.
Come out of his shoe. He also came out of his shoe on the kickoff last week. So that ain't nothing new to him. But he ain't done tackling for Hayti. So that was a good defensive stop. Little to no gain, second down.
9:20 and counting. 20 seconds on the play clock as Portageville now finally gets the play in. The Partons and Bogans fakes the option to the right, and he'll keep it, and he'll give a couple as Hayti defense. Good job by the Indians there.
Number 77, Malachi Harris did a good job. Man, you like to kind of see him pitch it there. I believe they could have got more yards. But he decided, he's the decision maker. He decided to take it and cut it. And got one. It's just going to be third down and long. Wildcat.
Hayti's going to jump. That's going to help the Bulldogs out.
Offside against the Indians will be a 5-yard penalty, bringing 3rd and 3 for the Bulldogs.
You know, it makes it a lot easier on that offensive coordinator to go 3rd and 3 instead of 3rd and 8 mark. And penalties take this. That one wasn't a big one, but man, it sure would have been a lot better if they could have held on 3rd and 8 instead. Wildcat once again.
Bogan, direct snap. He's going to go left side. He's going to pick up a first down and more. Going to move the ball, looks like down to the Hayti Indian 9-yard line. It'll be first and goal for the Bulldogs with 8:09 to go here in the first quarter. So the Bulldogs knocking on the door again, Chris.
Yeah, like I said, run. That's what these Bulldogs do. They just run down the road. Stop. Continue to. Defense has done a pretty decent job, but these drives take a toll on these kids out here.
Something we failed to mention is it is Hall of Fame night here in Portageville as they have their first Hall of Fame class. And we'll go over those here in a little bit as Bogan runs to the left. And Hayti tackler Isaiah Love throws a shoulder instead of trying to wrap him up. And Bogan goes in for a Portageville Bulldog touchdown with 7:37 to go here in the second. Portageville 14, Hayti 0, 2-point conversion to come.
Yeah, just give it to the big man. That's what they've done, that's what they're doing, and that's what they're probably going to continue to do. Like I say, it's a game of adjustments, Mark. You know as well as I do. He's doing a great job tonight, Jay Logan.
He has both touchdowns for the Bulldogs.
Wildcat once again.
This time I believe that's Hickenbottom back there.
They call him Deuce, Mark. They call him Deuce Hickenbottom.
Deuce Hickenbottom.
Nope, good play.
I'd call him a dentist. Hickenbottom is my dentist. All right, we're going to take a break with 7:37 to go in the second quarter. Portageville 14, Hayti 0.
Hey, if you want a truck or a real fine car, Faulkner Auto Sales can get you cruising in any style. If Faulkners don't have it, they can get it. And if they can't get it, it's not even made. Go see Dwayne and Kevin at Faulkner Auto Sales on Truman Boulevard in Caruthersville or call 573-333-3800. And remember, if Faulkner's is not on the back of your vehicle, it damn sure ought to be.
Welcome back to the Boot Hill Sports Network. We're in our second quarter action. There is 7:37 to go. Portageville kicking off to the Indians. Seen 2 kickoffs out of bounds. And this time Hayti will get to have a return. Takes it at the 20, comes all the way across. It is Jeremy Alexander. He's got a little block out there. Now he cuts back left, still on his feet, making people miss left and right. And he's got a lot of running room now, Chris. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, and finally run out of bounds. I'll tell you what, Jeremy Alexander just ran 100 yards on that play. Sideways and up and down the field. And Hayti is going to have excellent field position and deep in the Portageville Bulldog territory.
That's what you call an answer right there. Because Hayti needed an answer. They needed to get something going here quick. And hey, that right there, that good return is going to lead things great for this Hayti offense.
Mark it down at the Portageville Bulldog 29-yard line on an excellent return. And that might be why they were kicking out of bounds, trying to keep that speed at bay for the Indians.
Yeah, these two teams know each other real well. Head coaches, Coach Rayfield, Coach Dominic Robinson, and so you know these guys know each other real well, what each other runs, and I guarantee you something like that happens.
They probably know each other's thoughts. Indians send a man in motion, going to hand it off to him. Nowhere to go, and that's Alexander. He's stuck in the backfield. Portageville all over that one.
Yeah, that was number 50. Once again, he's had a really good defensive game. Eli Wheeler, the junior defensive tackle for the Bulldogs.
Hayty's going to lose 2, so second and 12.
Portageville defense, they run a couple of down linemen, and they have like linebackers just stacked around, is what I call it, because you got 50 and 60 on the line, and then you got a whole host of linebackers to just fill in. It's kind of a weird thing, but hey, it's working.
They got a pretty good size line too, Chris.
Yep.
Forward. Back pedal, look left, throws left. He's got a man open. That's Jeremy Alexander. Alexander's going to be close to a Hayti Indian first down, but he's run out of bounds. I think he's going to be a little short. Might be like 3rd and 2. We'll see where they mark it at.
Well, it's a little funny seeing that on number 5 throw. That reminds me of Trayvon Thomas, one of the greatest quarterbacks in Hayti history.
Yes, that's right, man.
Seeing composed on that pass right there. Good job, Jason Field.
It's actually going to be 3rd and 3, they're calling it. At the Bulldog 23-yard line. Bad snap. Forward now has to run. Snap was to his left. He's going to pick up maybe a yard, though. So, made something positive out of a negative. We've seen a lot of bad snaps last week, too. And we have seen one already over the head of Ford here tonight. So, that's definitely something the Indians here in the early in the season are going to have to clean up.
No huddle. Have an official timeout.
Official timeout for water break. So we'll take a quick timeout on Boot Hill Sports Network. We'll be right back with more Hayti Indian football.
Hey, are you doing the jailhouse rock and would much rather be having a house party? You could call Moss Bell Bonds at 573-359-4935 or 573-333-2916. They're available 24 hours a day. Also having a payment plan and credit cards accepted. You can make bail 1 minute from jail. Freedom loss, call Moss.
All right, thanks to our fine sponsor out there, Moss Bell Bonds, where you can make bail 1 minute from jail. They'll have you out the door before the soap hits the floor.
Oh, Greg Moss and Caleb Moss, you know, they are big time supporters of Boot Hill Sports. Let's see.
Hand off for the Indians, and they go for it, and he is going to be close to a Hayti Indian first down. It's going to pin on the spot.
Jamari Alexander.
And he did pick up the first down for the Indians, so good job for the Hayti offensive line getting just what they needed.
5:23 left to go in the half. They needed to continue that drive, and they did.
Love sits to the left of Ford this time, and Ford looking to air it out. Going to the end zone over there. We got a lot of contact.
No flag.
And no flag on the play, but that ball was way out of bounds anyway. So
that might have been it, because I've seen pass interference call less contact than that.
Yeah, you got that right.
It was probably just uncatchable.
Second down and 10 for the Indians.
Good play by Hayti. Keeping that secondary honest.
We said going in that they're going to throw the ball a lot, and we have seen that. Indians really haven't done much in the running game as they've been stopping Isaiah Love. Ford's going to keep it to his left side. Looks back to the right. He's going to pick up positive yardage for Hayti. Going to move, I believe, down to the 18, somewhere in there maybe. We'll see.
J.C. Ford's impressive to me. The cuts he makes, he's just quick. You can tell he's a great athlete with a great mind. And I believe he's just going to be a quarterback that's going to be really good for these Hayti Indians this year and in the future.
Yeah, you got a sophomore out there. Played a lot of varsity last year as well at quarterback. And he wears the same number as Trayvon, like you mentioned, and basically following the same pattern as Trayvon. Played a lot as a freshman too, because Hayti was blowing people out, and Portageville's all over that play. Hayti's going to do nothing with that, and they're going to be facing a big fourth down here and losing yardage, as they are going to now be 4th and 8 probably. They can actually get a first down without having to get a touchdown. So Coach D-Rob and the Indians are going to talk about it, and we'll get some words in for our sponsors. We'll be right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Little Pizza Heaven, located at 503 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville, Missouri. You can eat in, take out, or get delivered. So make sure you call them at 573-333-0490 or go by and see Chrissy and the gang. Once again, that's 503 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville, Missouri, where they offer more than great pizza. Little Pizza Heaven, the Carruthersville tradition.
Thank you right there for Little Pizza Heaven, one of our fine sponsors on the network. So here we go, big fourth down for Hayti. Trips to the left, one-on-one down here. Ford looking right. He's going to throw right. He's got a man. Open, but nice play by Parton. He got there in the nick of time because that was going to be 6. He not got them fingers in there. Safety extraordinaire. Parton. You got to give him credit on that. Knocked the ball out. Good pass by Ford. Just game inches. So a big stop for Portageville. First and 10 at their own 17-yard line with 3:50 to go here in the second quarter of action. But the Indians jumped, I do believe.
Offside penalty against the Indians.
Give it on. To go in the half.
22 yards.
They would like nothing more than to put another 6 on the board if they can.
Definitely got time to do it. 3:50 to go here. See what they draw up on 1st and 5. Sweep out to Hickenbottom, and Ricky Bryant has him by the jersey and finally gets him down. Not before another Portageville Bulldog first down, so they'll move the chains. He picked up just enough.
Ricky Bryant done a good job on that. You get Deuce Hickenbottom out in space and with his quickness. He's hard.
Bulldog first down.
Glad to see Ricky out on the field.
Looks like he's been playing forever.
Yeah, he's had a lot of injuries too, man. I'll tell you, I know. Always going through something every year, so good to see him healthy. Hand off, that is Hickenbottom. And pound ahead for a few. I tell you what, the ground and pound of Portageville with those thunder and lightning, that's what I'm calling Bogan and Hickenbottom, I guess.
That's what I thought of last week, thunder and lightning. That's exactly what it is. Good play though by number 24. That was Terrence Jones on the stop for the Indians.
I got an illegal shift against the Bulldogs though, so Hayti catches a break as the Bulldogs help them out. First and 15. 3:14 to go here in the second. Parton goes in motion. Sits left to his brother, now handoff. That is once again Hickenbottom. Hayty's all over that. Good job there by
number 9.
Number 9 of the Indians.
Anthony Taylor.
That is Anthony Taylor. You're absolutely right.
I'm sorry, or is that 0? I'm sorry, I think that was 0. Mark Hightower.
Thomas Hightower.
Okay.
He's got his number pulled up there.
Incognito.
Yeah. Anyway, it's 2:24 and counting. Dogs come set with 4 on the play clock. Get it off. Hand off. There he is. This time they give it to the Thunder instead of the Lightning. And Hightower's going to make another tackle. Not before Bogan picks up quite a bit of yardage. He's going to move it down to the 35-yard line. So it's going to be about 3rd and 4.
Clock continues to run on 55.
Bulldogs will have it. Second half. Hayty's going to jump off sides.
First down.
Number 7, Jamari Alexander. To keep turning the lights on and off in here to see something. Pardon loses it. Now he gets it back, and he's going to have to scramble for his life, and he's going to lose some yardage on that one, but only one. He could not handle the snap. Oh, slippery fingers out there.
Slippery slope snap. Said it before, Mark. Them snaps mean everything. Yeah, I mean, just every one of them needs to be right on point.
You are absolutely correct. That little bit of timing messes everything up. Speaking of timing, somebody went the wrong way on that play. And I'm glad he didn't slam him down once he picked him up and that whistle blew up, though.
Jamari Alexander.
Yep, once again.
Timeout for Hayti. They're thinking about getting the ball back.
Yes, they are. 1:05 left, and it's going to be a 3rd and long for the Bulldogs. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout and be right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri. All
right. The words from Missouri State High School Athletic Association, sanctioning body of all the high school sports here in the state of Missouri, including the Boot Hill. We are deep in the Boot Hill.
Deep in the Boot Hill. No place I'd rather be. 1:05 left to go in the half, Mark. This is could be a big stop for Hayti. They really need to stop this drive, get the ball out.
Picking bottom on a direct snap, but he's got room around the corner there. He's going to be close to a Portageville first down. I think he's actually going to have it on a 3rd and 16. Wow, that'll put a dagger in you.
Don't think I seen that play last week. That has to be something new. I didn't see a direct snap on a sweep last week like that. So.
He's actually, let's see, yep, he got enough for the first down. Right at midfield with 56.3 to go. Bulldogs have it. 1st and 10. See if they try to punch it in now. Portageville is going to talk about it with 45.7 seconds. Chris, I tell you what, it's been a good first half of football. Both teams seem evenly matched.
That's right. 14-0 score, but I'm going to tell you what, you couldn't really tell it. I know Jay Bogan has been the difference maker, but hey, Hayti's playing tough in there, and this is still anybody's ball game. 2 scores, as well as I do, can happen real quick. Hayti defense needs to really stop this, make this stop here, especially with the Dogs getting the ball back in the second half.
Yeah, they punch one in here and then come out second half, score again. This game will be out of reach for the Indians, so the Indians are going to have a big stop here, carry some momentum into half. They get to hit pay dirt. They've been down there a couple times where this game could be tied up, but they've had no luck inside the red zone. As last week we seen that a lot. It's 4 or 5 times they come out of the red zone with no points.
Nothing you can do, just keep fighting. It's frustrating, especially to come out with no points, but just got to keep on keeping on.
Absolutely, especially when you're young. Picking bottom goes in motion. Pardon. It's going to throw one-on-one coverage out here. It's going to be up for grabs. Oh! And we got a late flag. And I don't understand this one.
That was excellent coverage by number 13, Wayne Grant. Since he had his head turned around immediately, it's almost like he knew the play. I don't know what the flag would be. Pass interference against, looks like Portageville.
Yes, it is. Wow, that's something you don't see often.
I know it would have been disappointing if that would have been defensive passing.
Yeah.
That was an excellent play.
Yeah, he was all over. And I think once he went up for the interception, might have got pushed in the back. Maybe that's what the officials seen. And he had a chance to catch it off the bounce there, off the tip. Oh, tip drill about paid off there.
Clock's running 28. I don't think the clock should have been running there, Mark. And I think that's what the officials are going to be talking about.
Yeah, it should be.
There's a penalty and an incomplete pass. And, so they're probably going to add some more time. I think Coach Luke Rayfield said something to the official. We'll see. Nope. Won't let it go.
It's probably because it's late in the second quarter with. But yeah, that ran from 58 to 23, so yeah. Quite a few ticks coming off that clock. Yeah, it's going to take us to halftime where the Bulldogs lead 14-0. We're going to work on some issues we got going on in the booth, and we will see you in the second half. welcome back to the Bulldogs Sports Network. We're still at halftime here. Extended halftime tonight due to the 2024 Hall of Fame ceremony for the Portageville Bulldogs. And Chris, they got a great class for their first class of Hall of Famers.
Yeah, there's a lot of people here in attendance. It's good to see. I mean, small town Hall of Fame, and a lot of people's involved and families, and it's just a good thing to witness.
Yeah, they got the 1991 state championship team and the 93 state championship team. Of course, those are basketball. And their head coach, Jim Bidwell.
Yeah, Coach Jim Bidwell was a Missouri Hall of Famer and a legend. And me and you got a chance to work with his son, Aaron Bidwell. And didn't really know Coach Jim Bidwell. All I know was when I was in high school, the years I was in high school, Portageville seemed like they won state every year. So kudos to him. Great work ethic. He has distributed a lot of good things to kids here in Portageville over the years.
Absolutely, and the basketball court is actually named after him.
Yep.
And he and his Bulldogs beat me for a district title in my senior year in basketball.
So you're not alone, Mark, I'm sure.
Yeah. 2 undefeated seasons, I believe he had, going on to win the state title. Like 31-0. That's almost hardly heard of here in high school sports.
Didn't have a bad night, not one time.
Other members include Mr. Don Hawkins and then legendary football coach Jim McKay.
Another guy, legend, that has distributed a lot of knowledge to a lot of kids in his tenure over the years, and just well-fitting and well-deserved for all these Hall of Famers.
Yep, and of course one more, Mr. Vic Reeves. Outstanding first class for Portageville. As Bulldogs lead the Indians, we're still at halftime, 14-0. Both touchdowns for the Bulldogs come by way of Bogan. He had a 2-yard touchdown. 2-point conversion was good for the Bulldogs. That was in the first quarter with 9:31 to go. Second quarter, Bogan would see pay dirt again with 7:37 to go as he scampered in from 8 yards out. 2-point conversion was no good, so that's where we're at. Bulldogs 14, Indians 0. Portageville will have the ball, so we'll take another quick timeout and be back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
One of our fine sponsors today is Glowing Hearts Consumer Directed Services. If you are disabled, trying to remain at home, and struggling with daily personal care, contact Glowing Hearts Consumer Directed Service in Carruthersville and Marston. Consumer Directed means you can designate a friend or family member who is paid to assist in your personal care, shopping, and housekeeping chores so you can continue to living independently in your own home. Find out more by calling Glowing Hearts Consumer Directed Service, LLC in Carruthersville at 922-5056 or in Marston at 643-2537. Hey, if you want a truck or a real fine car, Faulkner Auto Sales can get you cruising in any style. If Faulkners don't have it, they can get it. And if they can't get it, it's not even made. Go see Dwayne and Kevin at Faulkner Auto Sales on Truman Boulevard in Carruthersville or call 573-333-3800. And remember, if Faulkner's is not on the back of your vehicle, it damn sure ought to be.
getting ready to start the third quarter of action. Hayti will be doing the kicking off. The King Anthony Taylor is the kicker here tonight.
You don't think they would try an onside kick here, do you?
That is good thinking on your part, Chris.
Still anybody's ball game. 14-0. Just 2 scores. That Hayti defense stepped up in that second quarter when it needed to. Shut some of this run down. He can bottom on Jay Bogan, so we got our defense.
Hayti's definitely had some opportunities. I mean, they've been close twice, so this game could easily be tied if Hayti could just get some issues put behind them. Nice kick by Taylor. Fielded by the Bulldogs. He's at the 30, and he has nice tackle. Nice open field tackle, too.
It's like 19.
It's Alexander.
What's he about open field tackle? Well, it's tough tackling him in the open field. These guys have done a good job on that.
Oh, comes the first play of the third quarter for the Bulldogs. A light man coming in here. 44. Checks in at tight end.
With the snap, man. I mean, them snaps, we talked about it all night long. There was a little trouble with that one, and that just kind of blew the play up. We might have lost it. One on that play for the Bulldogs, not the way Coach Rayfield wanted to start.
Must be hereditary, Chris, because Indians are having a little trouble, and now the Bulldogs are. Moves the ball back to the 30-yard line. Second and 11. Barton's going to hand out to Bogan. Bogan goes off tackle, now he cuts back right. Oh! He about busted loose. Nice tackle by King Anthony Taylor. And he might have just saved a touchdown. First and 10 Bulldogs, and they've moved the ball up across the 40 to the 41-yard line. 2 to the right for the Bulldogs. Barton's going to hand off once again to Bogan. And Bogan just running up the gut. They lost the ball that time. Nope. First down. And more.
That's how games are won.
Yeah, they've come out. Montarius Jones, the one on tackle for the Indians, and Bulldogs coming in fresh after that 20-minute break of halftime, looking good. Of course, Portageville is a little bigger. Bogan once again. Nice pickup. Yes, he is. Looks like a little Barry Sanders. I tell you what, maybe Lindale White with his size and his movement.
Exactly right. Second down and short mark. Well, I wonder what they're going to do here.
I don't think there's no question. I was about to say that. I think we know where we're going.
You never know. You never know.
Hogan once again. To the 30-yard line. Tackled by Harris of the Indians.
A heavy dose. Heavy dose. Before taking the boat. The clock continues to run.
Hogan does not look tired at all as he carried a big load in the first half, and here he goes in the second half already. Got that big bulldog, you just feed him, right, Chris?
That's right, that's right. Give him that bone. Because there he goes once again.
Same play. Same results.
That's down to the 25-yard line. You'd like to see the Hayti defense, something happen to get them off the field at this point. Even though we just did come in.
Second, 6 in the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Portageville definitely looks like the fresher team after halftime here. Rayfield must have got him a good momentum speech.
Everything going right for the Bulldogs at this point. Offsides looks like going to be against the defense. No, it's going to be a false start against Portageville.
Wow. We did see Hayti in the backfield, but it looks like Bulldogs moving first.
Indians will definitely take it at this point. Moving back to the 31.
Do have a few scores from around the area. We're trying to get you some out there. Looks like Valley over St. Vincent 14-0, and the Crosville Tigers 31, Malden 0. You can hear that game on the Boot Hill Sports Network, as well as Jimmy Abrams in the play-by-play there. Once again, Bogan runs to that left side once again. Big results again.
I think he tripped over one of his blockers. Something that helped out.
Cross the, nope, we're going to mark it right down at the 25.
Big third down right here for Hayti. I know it's already at the third, but this is a big one.
Yeah, that's another thing.
It's going to be 4 down.
Yeah, Portageville's eating that clock up too. It's about 8 minutes to go here. Hayti try to get to touch the ball. Once again, Bogan. Another Portageville first down.
Ground and pound.
Well, what's not broke, you do not need to fix. Harden this time, Bogan goes to the right side, so a little change, but same results. The ball comes loose. Looks like Hayti recovered.
That'd be huge if it did.
Wow, they did. The Indians recover the fumble.
Yes. Indians. Wow. That was huge right there. That was a 4-minute plus drive, got all the way down to about the 10-yard line, and a fumble, and Hayti will take over 1st and 10. Exactly what they needed, Mark.
You gotta wonder if that might have been a little fatigue, as Bogan had every carry, I do believe, on that possession.
Yes, he did.
And he's staying out for defense. So conditioning is definitely going to pay off here tonight for Bogan. So Hayti deep in their own territory, at the 8-yard line to be exact. 4 and 11 in the backfield. Trips to the left for your Indians. 5 on the play clock to get it off. High snap. Woo! Ford under a lot of pressure. Scrambling. He's got a man open. And Hayti is going to pick up a first down right at the 20-yard line. And a little player upset there.
What a play by J.C. Ford. He caused all that to happen. Almost was tackled in the end zone. We got a penalty flag in the end zone.
Personal foul. Yep. And we almost seen another one is Javante Payne, who caught the ball. Had to get pulled back by another Hayti player. Well, the penalty's only half the distance, but that's still costly as that move back to the 4. No, we'll see. Shouldn't move it anywhere because it's offsetting penalties. So.
They're at the 6-yard line, Mark, looks like.
And a lot of scoreboard issues here tonight. Glad to see I'm not the only one. Forward back to pass. Got Hamilton out there. Pass was deflected and went down.
Yeah, it was big number 50 once again, man. His presence Eli Wheeler on the Bulldogs.
Hamilton was open too there for a little bit. Had some running room, so good play by that Portageville defense. 2nd and 10 from the Indians. Third quarter action here. Man in motion, fakes the handoff forward, keeps it, he cuts back left, he's got some room. Oh! Lost his footing there. He's got a nice pickup, about 7 yards, probably looks like.
Offensive line, you haven't seen a hole that big all night, and that was good to see. JC Ford right in the middle. Tried to make a move, but he couldn't get away from the Portageville defender. So it's going to bring up 3rd and short, Mark.
3rd and short, JC Ford, a Boot Hill Sports Network player of the week last week for the Indians. Trips to the right for the Indians this time. Quick pass back, and he actually caught it off his foot. And he's going to have enough for a Hayti Indian first down.
That was real close to being incomplete.
Oh, we got a penalty flag. It looks like they're going to have a...
Yep, probably going to be on the Bulldogs.
Yes, number 9 there was woofing at the official. We shall see, though.
It'll be unfortunate, but you got to let your coaches handle them officials. See what the play is. It's going to be.
I don't know. He pointed.
He didn't mean to point out.
Yeah, I got you. Okay.
So it's going to be a first down for Hayti.
It's actually a sideline infraction. Warning, actually. So 1st and 10 for the Indians now at the Bulldog 18-yard line. Ford looks left, heavy pressure, and that ball is almost picked off. Big time pressure. Ford took a big hit.
That was number 16, Maddox. We had a big game against Kent last week. We haven't called his name much tonight, but that was a big time play as Jason barely got it off. And it was a good thing it wasn't intercepted. He got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think that was very fortunate there. He was not even blocked, and man, he was all over Ford. From the blind side, too. Looks like Ford is going to be okay, though. Here we go. Hayti better hurry up. 5 on the play clock. Man in motion with 3. And it's going to be a false start on the Indians as they try to rush the play clock down. Really too early. Another costly penalty for the Indians.
And I believe Coach Leroy's going to call timeout. Stop this thing from getting out of hand here.
Good frustration by Coach Robinson as Hayti now faces a 2nd and 15. Hey, we're taking a 30-second timeout. We'll be back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Life can be a little hectic when you're always in motion. Don't you wish you had a bank that could keep up? First State Community Bank's digital banking is the perfect companion for your fast-paced everyday life. Whether you're looking to review your full financial picture or just wanted a quick glance at your balance, First State Community Bank keeps you connected to your finances, all while juggling your daily activities. Download the app today and bank in motion with First State Community Bank's digital banking.
All right, welcome back to the Boot Hill Sports Network. There's a few more score updates for you, thanks to Sherman Manley out there. Scott City 14, Kelly 13. As you said earlier, Chris, that was going to be a great game, and sure is. Charleston 14, Chaffee 0 at the half. Paragould 16, Kent 0. That is in the 3rd quarter. And here we go.
We got a flag already, Mike. I don't even know what on the signal false start, but there hadn't been no
Oh, another sideline warning against the Bulldogs, it looks like.
Yeah, part of the coaching staff, I think, was out of the box.
That's actually going to be a penalty this time, I believe, or do you get 2 warnings? No, it's going to be a penalty as they move the ball.
5 yards.
So now, instead of 2nd and 15, 2nd and 10 for the Indians. Takes the handoff. He's got a man across the middle. Nice catch by Jeremy Alexander. It's going to be short of the first down, but that's a big play as Hayti now will face 3rd and short instead of 3rd and long.
Good play, good pass play across the middle. It's good concentration, the key. That's not an easy catch to make, especially with some of these Bulldog hitters.
Yeah, you don't like running into that linebacker territory. Ask any receiver that. They'd rather go to the out than across that middle is dangerous. Forward, looking left's going to throw left. He's got a man out there. Payne, he makes a man move. And now, folks, the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5 to the house. A Hayti Indian touchdown. And a little showboat by Payne, so he might want to cut that out a little bit. Don't need to get a penalty flag. And we do have a penalty flag all the way down at the 30-yard line, and the Indians are going to be coming back. And we got a penalty flag once again on the sidelines.
We got yellow flags raining everywhere down here. That would be so unfortunate. It was such a good play by the Hayti Indians. A play they needed to get back into this game to cut it to 1 score. We'll sort all this out and see what's going to happen.
I believe the touchdown is definitely coming back. And got a flag after the play.
I think this one flag over here on the Portageville sideline is probably going to be on coach.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right.
I believe the head official is explaining what's going on in the Coach Luke Rayfield at the moment. So it'll be interesting to see where we're going to stand after this one.
Hold against the Indians.
We move the ball back, so now we'll be 3rd and long for the Indians, and man, costly mistake by the young Hayti Indians.
And a break for the Portageville defense.
Yeah, Payne turned that speed on, and
After holding, he'll bring up 3rd and 12.
16 had a good angle on him, but just couldn't catch him.
Third and looks like 12.
Maddox Morgan forward on the back pedal. He's going to air it out and overthrows his man. Intended target was Payne once again, so Hayti surely going to punt it now because they are deep in their own territory and they're going to face a 4th and 12.
Number 50, Eli Wheeler, once again in the backfield, causing that quarterback pressure, and I mean causing him to throw it maybe just a little bit too earlier than he wanted to, and overthrow his intended receiver.
Hayti still hasn't got men back to the line of scrimmage with 18 on the play clock. And it looks like they're going to go for it, Chris.
Well, you know, Coach D-Rob, he ain't scared to go for it on 4th down at any time. So I'm really not surprised if they do.
Hayti is not going to get it off in time for one. Oh, they had to reset it. So there you go. They are going to go for it. Ford's going to tuck it and run, and he ain't going to get nowhere. Back to the regular line of scrimmage. And Portageville once again taking over in good Hayti field position. We've seen this earlier in the first half, in the first quarter. Now we see it here in the 3rd.
For the senior Coach Howard for the Bulldogs. Put a stop to that one. We've got a official timeout on the field.
Official timeout on the field.
So, after a costly penalty, the Indians have a touchdown taken away. Bulldogs still lead it 14-0. We'll take a quick break on the Boudel Sports Network, and we'll be back with more Hayti Indian football.
Great food and electrifying atmosphere and entertaining people. Come on in to Home Plate Bar and Grill, located at 1710 State Highway 84 in Hayti, Missouri. No matter if it's high noon or closing time, it's never too late to slide in to Home Plate. Little Pizza Heaven, located at 503 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville, Missouri. You can eat in, take out, or get delivered. So make sure you call them at 573-333-0490 or go by and see Chrissy and the gang. Once again, that's 503 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville, Missouri, where they offer more than great pizza. Little Pizza Heaven, a Carruthersville tradition. Great food.
Welcome back as Parton on the quarterback keeper. It's going to pound ahead for looks about 3, maybe 4. See where they spot the ball. 5:35 to go here in the third quarter. Portageville on a big-time stop against the Indians, Chris.
Yeah, fourth and so much yards to go. Kind of wondered what could have been there, but I mean, Coach B. Rob, he knows a whole lot more about head coaching than I do. We'll see how this turns out.
That's why we're up here, right?
Yes, right. That's right. They're in the Wildcat formation.
Low snap, and here comes the old yellow hanky. Seen a lot of those here tonight.
Seen a lot of them here tonight. You know, it's just week 2, Mark, and I think a lot of these teams are are still just getting going, and so I'm not quite surprised. Even the officials are still getting going. I mean, you know, they ain't been doing this 4, 5, 6 weeks now. So.
You're absolutely correct, and the weather still says it's not football, but it is football time in Missouri.
Crappy weather.
We're making our way back tomorrow to Columbia to see those Mizzou Tigers take on the Buffalo Bulls. Portageville going to talk things out here. Chris, what have you seen out of the Portageville Bulldogs so far in this game?
And the offense just run. I mean, I thought there might have been a couple passes attempted tonight, but they're just sticking with what's working, Mark. I mean, you know, they've done that last week against a tough Kent team. And, you know, it's only 14-0. I mean, it's still anybody's ball game. I believe at this point last week, they might have been a little bit more reach. So this is kind of new for them, but I mean, they just run the ball. That offensive line, you got to give kudos to them. Quarterback play has been pretty good. Snapping has been pretty decent. I've seen a few. I'm sure Coach Luke Rayfield can find several things as well as you know they need to work on. But hey, they're doing good so far.
Bulldogs have won the last 2 matchups between these two teams. Looking to three-peat against the Indians with 4:35 to go here in the third, leading 14-0, and here come the Bulldogs.
They're back in a traditional set, kind of that Wildcat. Doing that this time.
Hand off to Hickenbottom. Should have some fresh legs as Bogan's been taking the load of the work. You know, gets maybe 2 yards back to the regular line of scrimmage. Not going to give him 3. This will be third down for the Bulldogs. So a big third down for that Hayti defense.
The Hayti defense needs to stand pat, make a stop here, because it's going to be 4-down territory, as you know.
Definitely. At the Indian 17. Bulldogs eating that clock up as it's in their favor, very much so. Hand off to Hickenbottom off the left side. Going to go nowhere. Wrapped up immediately by a Hayti Indian, number 24. Terrius Jones. Another big tackle for him as he had one earlier tonight. Well, now it's 4th down and a big play here with 3:30 to go now, Chris.
Got number 4 in the game, Mark. I'd have to, if I had to bet my paycheck on something, I guarantee you he's going to get the ball right here.
Bet you're right, and they're going to stack that right side of the line up as 44 checks back in at tight end, so I'm going to say it even goes to the right. There it is. Oh, a pitch to Hickenbottom, and he's weaving his way in. He is going to be short, but I'll tell you what, he made a play by cutting back because there was nothing on that outside.
See, that's why I'm up here and I'm not down there coaching. I would have swore that Jay Bowman would have got the ball, but good effort by Hickenbottom. And hey, kudos to this Hayti defense. They had to make a stop right here to try to get back in this thing with 3:07 left in the third quarter. Still plenty of time, but a good effort by the Hayti defense after a disastrous offensive team.
Offense put the defense in a bad position, and the defense responds nicely. So 1st and 10 for the Indians with 3:07 to go here. The ball is on the Hayti 9-yard line. See if Hayti can get some momentum going here. They definitely need it. Forward. Nice run around the right side. There comes a flag, and that is in the holding area. I'm pretty sure it's going to be on Hayti. Head official got it. The referee in the back. That's what it is.
We're in half the distance territory here, so back it up to
4-yard line.
4-yard line.
1st and 14 for the Indians.
First and 15 for Hayti. The target number 19, that he is. Turner Jr.
2nd and 14.
Hit him in the hands, though.
Number 16, Maddox Morgan, was coming hard on Jason Ford, and I think he unloaded it again a little bit earlier than he wanted to.
Yeah. Just off the fingertips of Turner Jr., but Hayti facing a 2nd down now. Really anybody's game. One play, if Hayti can ever get anything going, is that Ford overthrows his intended target out there.
Yeah, he had some time on that pass, Mark. It looked like he's been under pressure the second half. He had a little time on that one and just couldn't connect with his receiver. Had 2 receivers in the area.
Yeah, that Maddox Morgan, he's been in J.C. Ford's face a lot tonight, so Hayti picked him up on that play. Always gave Ford a little time. Morgan plays that defensive end position. Hamilton, and now he spins out, still on his feet. He's finally going to be tackled, but he's going to go nowhere for the Indians. Maybe pick up 4, and surely 4th down. And the Indians face it 4th and 10 from their own 10-yard line. We'll see what Coach Robinson wants to dial in.
I'm not going to say anything.
No, got a feeling he's going to go for it. Exactly what he's going to do.
He knows his players best. I mean, he knows what they can do and their limitations, and hey.
He's going to take a timeout to call the right play and see if he can get over the hump here and get Hayti 1st down as the Indians face a 4th and 10 from their own 9-yard line. Take a 30-second timeout. Be right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Welcome back to Hayti Football on the Boot Hill Sports Network. Thanks to our fine sponsors out there making this broadcast possible and having Chris Brown in the booth with me tonight. It's been a pleasure.
Yes, been a good time. We got to convert this first down, fourth down. We're going for it.
Oh, Isaiah Lovin picked off. It goes off of Isaiah's hands and right in the hands of Parton, and he's going to have a pick six. Scampers in from about 20 yards out. And Portageville on the board with 1:54 to go, making the score 20 for the Bulldogs, 0 for the Indians. Point after to come.
Yeah, what's been a kind of a boring and dead, other than the penalty, Hayti touchdown on that run. It's been a boring quarter, but that right there electrifying these Portageville Bulldog fans is just skipped off of Isaiah Love and then right into the arms of the quarterback safety, Ryland Park. He's a little gimpy out there too.
Portageville with a pick six last week and a pick six this week. Maybe you can go to your local grocery store and get you a pick six. I know we got pick fives and that time, so Portageville might need to come up with a pick six. 2-point conversion coming. Good. Making the score 22-8. Be back.
Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service is an in-home supportive care provider serving the area from locations at 1119 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville and at 511 East M in Marston, Missouri. Glowing Hearts has friendly, professional employees who provide home nursing visits along with personal and homemaker services to enable clients to remain at home. There is a difference. See for yourself by calling Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service in Carruthersville at 922-5056 or in Marston at 643-2537.
We're back as Portageville set to kick off to the Indians. Alex Hawk does the kicking off for the Bulldogs. Last time he kicked off, he kicked one to Jeremy Alexander, who had a big-time return. Indians hoping to do a little magic, squib kick. Nice recovery there. Number 7 of the Indians, Jamari Alexander.
Set them up with good field position. They're on 45.
Especially after the last 2 possessions, they've been inside their own 10. So, yeah, get some breathing room here. See if they can capitalize on that. Hayti has yet to hit pay dirt here. It's almost the end of 3 quarters of play. Skilmer sitting in the booth beside us. See if he can dial up a play in his playbook there to get those Indians on the board. Slot man, 2-man in motion. That's Alexander. Forward once again. He's going to air it out. And we've got a pass overthrown. Intended target was Payne. Pushing and shoving going on out there for the ball, but clearly overthrown.
That's number 16, Maddox Morgan for the Bulldogs once again. Introducing himself. It's just tough.
I don't think about this time tonight you don't have to introduce him. Ford's been seeing him all night.
I know it.
Ford might want to buy him lunch, so just keep him off of me. Ford's going to roll to the right. Intended target, Timothy Hampton. He connects up with him. Across the Bulldog 45 to the 44-yard line. And once again, Hamilton's helmet comes off.
So he'll have to sit for a play. 13 for the Indians. Dwayne Grant will come into the game.
Dwayne Grant, little basketball.
Shooter.
First down, Hayti. They needed that.
First and 10 from the Bulldog 45.
Bulldog territory.
Indians waiting on the play from the sidelines, and they finally get it with 15 on the play clock. So once again, the Indians are going to have to hurry to get this thing up. Get it off with 3. Forward, back to pass. He's got a man open out there. Oh, he's going to overthrow him. Intended target was Payne. Got a holding anyway.
Holding penalty against the Indians on the play.
Eli Wheeler trying to get back in the backfield, and somebody held on to him from the Indians.
Portageville will accept the penalty. I always wondered here, would it be wrong to decline it, make it second down? I guess the 10 yards back is more important. Push them back in their own territory at 45. Hamilton checks back into the game. Looks like I haven't started yet.
Hayti getting a lot extra time here. A lot of confusion. Now the play clock starts. Hamilton's still looking at his wristband. Quick pass to Payne. He's going to have a little pickup for the Indians, so a little positive. Get about 3 yards maybe.
Well, one thing about this Portageville defense I've noticed is they're sure tackles. There hadn't been many times I've seen so far this young season that the Runners get away from them. That was Jaquan Bowden and a solid tackle.
Good coaching staff for the Bulldogs. Of course, Luke Rayfield, head coach, assistant Ashley Swims, Jordan Penn, and Tyler Fowler.
Bunch of hometown guys.
Yes, sir, it is. 30 seconds now left here in the third. Indians send Jeremy Alexander in motion forward. Fakes it to him, and here comes another penalty flag. As Ford still on his feet, now finally brought down. Right at the 45-yard line of Portageville.
Let's see what the flag is, but it's probably going to be a hold. Much penalties from that mark.
Yes, it is. It's been a very sloppy game.
But hey, that just means you got stuff to work on.
That's absolutely right. You can tell it's still early in the season, as you said before.
You almost got to say this is a must score for the Indians if they're going to have any chance to win this game. Down 3 scores.
Yeah, as the clock begins to run, 15 seconds now left here in the third. So the Indians going to get one more play off. Ford rolls out. He's got a man, Hamilton, open at midfield, and he's going to hammer to the 45. He's finally brought down by a host of Portageville Bulldogs. And once again, his helmet comes off on the sidelines. Hamilton's going to have to tighten that old chin strap up, man. 22-0 the end of the third quarter. We'll take a quick break and be back on the Blue Hills Sports Network.
Hey, if you want a truck or a real fine car, Faulkner Auto Sales can get you cruising in any style. If Faulkners don't have it, they can get it And if they can't get it, it's not even made. Go see Dwayne and Kevin at Faulkner Auto Sales on Truman Boulevard in Carruthersville or call 573-333-3800. And remember, if Faulkner's is not on the back of your vehicle, it damn sure ought to be.
We're for agriculture. For growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
All right, thanks to James Lynn, Nutrien Ag, Missouri, for our fine sponsorship. Faulkner Auto Sales in Carruthersville. We'll see Dwayne and Kevin. And remember, Faulkner's is not on the back of that vehicle. We did what? Way too much. Because it damn sure ought to be. Here we go for Indians, 3rd and 11. Ford. Got Jeremy Alexander. Alexander hangs on to the ball. No, that is not Alexander. That is Hayti Indian number 15, Cam Borders, the young sophomore.
Good positive play for Hayti that time as they were within, I think, about 3 yards from the first down. So it's going to be 4th and 3 in Bulldog territory. See what play Coach Gilbert dials up.
The left hash mark. We are now in the 4th quarter. Forward under pressure. He's got it to Hamilton. That's going to be a Hayti Indian first down. Man, I don't know how he got that off. But he did, and the Indians pick up a first down.
That's going to be plenty enough to move the chains. That was a great play by J.C. Ford. You've seen it all night with them eluding rushers. He had to do it once again that time. I don't know how he got it off either, but he found his target. They moved the chains. That was an important conversion for him. Stayed in this ball.
Hamilton headed to the sidelines there. Looks like he's in a lot of pain over there. So big injury there for the Indians is 11 minutes and counting. Indians have yet to find the end zone here in Portageville. Like they smelled it a few times.
Yep.
Forward once again under pressure. Now he's going to air it out. And it is, oh, what a, yes, man. Pass is incomplete. Yes, sir, it was.
Down 22-0 4th quarter. These kids are still giving it their all, and you like to see them.
Jeremy Alexander. You can tell he's worried about the feet too, man, as he tried to give it his all, reaching out and trying to keep the feet in. So good concentration and effort by Jeremy Alexander. J.C. Ford under pressure, and guess who? As the ball comes loose, Maddox Morgan once again, Chris.
Yep, that Maddox Morgan, man, I'll tell you what, we got that confidence in him. As he's coming hard, and then throwing in a whole bunch of Eli Wheeler on top of that, number 50.
The Indians did recover. Hamilton checks back in as Borders heads to the sidelines. So it's going to be 3rd and 14, as the scoreboard says, with 10 to go. Indians, after putting up 26 last week. Hamilton once again, now he breaks tackles. He's got speed, and once again his helmet comes off.
I'm going to blow the play down.
Oh, I don't know how you can do that. You are supposed to let the play out, but however, I guess
He'll be a yard short.
safety first. Yeah, and a play that he would have had the first down.
Yep.
So that's really, but like we said earlier, he needed to tighten that chin strap down. How many times we seen his helmet fly off tonight? And now it is costly for Hayti as they would have had a first down, and now it's 4th and inches. And it could even possibly had a touchdown. He was breaking tackles.
Yes, he was. His time is not on the Indian side right now. So but 4th and inches.
4th and inches and 9:35 to go here in the 4th. Hamilton has to set out a play, as you know, losing that helmet. Play clock at 5. Still not got it off. 3, 2, 1, and right at 1 second, and Ford is under pressure again. Quick roll out, and he's got what is a late whistle. How did they stop the play once again? Wow. False start after the play had already developed.
They did give him the first down on that previous play.
Okay.
I just not seen that.
It's going by the scoreboard, and they got it right now. Yep. So there you go. Now it's 1st and 15, so that's good for Hayti. Ball moves to the left, hash mark at the Portageville 27-yard line. Thanks to all our viewers out there tonight watching us on the Blue Hill Sports Network. We definitely had our share of technical difficulties tonight. Forward rolls to the right once again, being chased, gets rid of it. Nice tackle out there by the Bulldogs. Hayti pick up a few, and we got a penalty flags coming in from the sidelines over there on the far side, the Hayti sideline. So we'll see what that is.
That was a good play by Jason Ford on the rollout. He's been rolling out a lot here, which seems to me the thing to do because that eludes that rush that's coming up the middle. And Jay Bogan with a tackle on the sideline. Yeah, like you said, 2 or 3 flags come flying over there from the Hayti side. So we'll see what that's about.
We've seen some sideline infractions on the Bulldogs, so we'll see if one gets called here on the Indians. Personal foul. Oh, helmet to helmet over there.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against both penalties against the Bulldogs. So it's definitely going to help Hayti out.
Yep.
We'll see where it ends up as a 1st and 15.
It's automatic first down. We do know that. The official has yet to move the ball, so having some discussions with Coach Robinson, I do believe, of Hayti. No, it's 2 officials discussing. Here we go.
Okay, there we go. I was going to say it's not where he got tackled at. So now they're marking the penalty. It's like down to about the 9-yard line.
First and goal for Hayti in the red zone once again.
Timeout Portageville. They want to talk about it here.
Seems to be a lot of confusion on this field here tonight as head official is going to come over and talk to Portageville. So we'll step away for a few seconds. We'll come back with more Hayti Indian football on the Blue Hill Sports Network.
Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service is an in-home supportive care provider serving the area from locations at 1119 Ward Avenue in Carollasville and at 511 East Elm in Marston, Missouri. Glowing Hearts has friendly, professional employees who provide home nursing visits along with personal and homemaker services to enable clients to remain at home. There is a difference. See for yourself by calling Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service in Caruthersville at 922-5056 or in Marston at 643-2537.
8:51 to go here in the fourth. Bulldogs leading this one 22-0, but the Indians are knocking on the doors. They had first and goal from the 9. Trips to the left for the Indians. Quick pass to Jeremy Alexander. He cuts it in, and he's going to take it to the house, folks. Hayti Indian touchdown. Let's see if there's any flags. No flags. So Hayti finally gets on the board with 8:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Jeremy Alexander takes it in for the Indians.
Nice pass from J.C. Ford, just out to the flat, little flat routes. Alexander done the rest.
You know what we have not seen, Chris, is Isaiah Love very much in this ball game. So props to that Portageville defense for that, but they can't. Yeah.
Wow, man.
Jeremy Alexander making a play happen with 8:45 to go in the fourth. Speaking of Love, couldn't handle the snap, and the Indians' 2-point conversion is no good. So with 8:45 to go, Portageville 22, Hayti 6. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hey, if you want a truck or a real fine car, Faulkner Auto Sales can get you cruising in any style. If Faulkners don't have it, they can get it. And if they can't get it, it's not even made. Go see Dwayne and Kevin at Faulkner Auto Sales on Truman Boulevard in Caruthersville or call 573-333-3800. And remember, if Faulkner's is not on the back of your vehicle, it damn sure ought to be.
Hayti football on the Blue Hill Sports Network as Portageville leads the Indians 22-6. Scores from around the area. East Prairie 14, New Madrid County Central 13. They've got a good one there. Paragould 16, Kennett 0. Scott City and Kelly, another good one going on. 14-13 was the last score we had there. Charleston over Chaffee, 14-0.
Jeremy Alexander with the kickoff.
On the Indians.
Nice starting position for the Bulldogs.
I'll tell you what, the way that Indian defense has been playing, it's not such a bad thing. You had to try something, but hey, more importantly than that, Hayti has made this a 2-score game. So it's still not out of the realm of possibility. 8:45 to go. The ball game, Hayti's down 16, 22-6.
Hayti with one timeout left.
Got some officials conferring on the spot.
Bulldogs led with 1st and 10. 48-yard line.
Mark, you're talking about the viewers and the sponsors, as an old Boogie boy and getting to watch some of these ball games that normally wouldn't happen. These sponsors, outstanding, kudos to them to make this possible for not only me, but a lot of people I know and sports enthusiasts in the Boot Hill to be able to watch this. The Boot Hill Sports Network, you, Mark. I'm just appreciative of the whole thing. That way we can watch just about any team we want, or at least get some coverage on any team we want around the Boot Hill. So thank you to all the sponsors and the viewers.
Absolutely, man. And old alumni gets to watch no matter where they're at too, so that is a very positive thing. As Hayti takes the ball away at the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, and to the house, the Indians with a defensive touchdown. Let's see if the play was called dead already, as that is
Personal foul.
oh man, Alexander took it to the house for the Indians, but it does not hold up.
Probably on the tackle, and I'm surprised they didn't blow that play dead. Usually,
I think Alexander and his few that were trailing there was the only ones that kept going, as everybody else did think the play was whistled dead.
they're right there to let you know anything can happen at any time quickly. Still 8:34 left to go in the ball game. They'll mark it all the way, and that's going to put them in good shape.
They have spent a lot of time in Hayti Indian territory tonight. Hayti's going to need a big defensive play like that. Like you said, they're still within 2 scores, so.
Hayti with one time out left, so you know Portageville's going to run the ball here as they've been doing all night.
Touchdown and no penalties.
Extracurricular activity at the end of the play, and been a lot of tension going on all night with these players. Seems like Mark, that touchdown right there.
Third touchdown of the night for Bogan.
Personal foul against the Indians.
Personal foul penalty against the Indians. Bulldogs will line up with a 2-point attempt.
Two-point attempt coming up.
And the Wildcat formation.
Stacked heavy to the right as Parton takes it in. He does not get in. So with 8:25 to go on this one, Portageville 28, Hayti 6. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be back on the Blue Hill Sports Network.
Hey, are you doing the jailhouse rock and would much rather be having a house party? You could call Moss Bell Bonds at 573-359-4935 or 573-333-2916. They're available 24 hours a day. Also having a payment plan and credit cards accepted. You can make bail 1 minute from jail. Freedom loss, call Moss.
Midway through the fourth quarter, we are. As Bulldogs was another touchdown by Bogan. It's third of the night, and Portageville set to kick off. And they're going to kick off on the Hayti side of the field because of the penalties. Kick off at the Hayti 45-yard line.
Bulldogs will kick off from the Indian 45-yard line. Number 54, Alex Hawks will kick off for the Bulldogs.
The only thing we haven't seen tonight is touchbacks. Maybe we got one coming.
You are absolutely correct. I believe not. Hayti feels it at the 2. That's Jeremy Alexander looking for running room. He crossed the 25, still on his feet. Still got a hole. He might take this one all the way back, and here here comes a penalty flag, and that's going to be called back, unfortunately, as Alexander takes it all the way 98 yards. Penalty flag comes in about the 40-yard line. So Hayti will have field position somewhere around there, but not 6 points. Hayti has had 2 touchdowns called back because of penalties. And you think about that, Chris. With 2 touchdowns on that board, we got a ball game.
Yeah, I know we got a 28-6 score. It seems like it could be a whole lot closer than that if a couple of things went this way and that way. We're going to have a whole lot.
That would have been a late flag. It did look like it was an official throwing one flag to the other official.
Holding the Indian touchdown.
There's a lot of penalties.
2 weeks in a row, so a lot to work on for the young Indians. I'm sure they'll be hard at it come tomorrow morning.
After penalty, the Indians had a 1st and 10 around the 32-yard line.
Fumble by Ford, trying to push it out of bounds, and he did not get it out of bounds, I don't believe. Ball recovered by
This was missed time. Ford did all he could. That's just one of them unfortunate times. As I say, timing is everything.
Yes, it is. Football also a game of inches we seen last night, huh? Bulldogs will have it at the Hayti 25-yard line, I do believe. So are you talking about a shift of momentum? Hayti takes 6 off the board with a holding call, and then they fumble, and Portageville right back in business. 8:01 to go here in the 4th. Hogan in the Wildcat. He'll take it, run to the right side. Nothing doing there as the Indians stopping. Lost a yard. Got an injured Hayti Indian player in the Portageville Bulldog backfield. He looks to be in severe pain, so let's hope he's okay.
It's number 6, Mark.
Devontae Payne. And Robert Travis will come out.
Travis.
Do the work.
Got a cramp, looks like.
Seen a lot of them last week. This hot weather will do it to you.
There was some here too, here at the Portageville and Kennett game last week. Seemed like that was happening quite often, especially in the second half.
Yeah, hot weather will do that to you. Got to stay hydrated.
We used to drink pickle juice back in our day.
Yes, we did.
They still distribute pickle juice.
We seen some last week, did we not? Tina?
Yes.
All right, he got it. Still 7:45 left to go, Mark. Still quite a bit of time left on that clock. Especially the way Hayti passes the ball, it stops the clock. So you got to make a stop here.
A lot of technical difficulties here tonight. We apologize. We are in week 2, so we're still struggling here too.
Yeah, it's all learning, and you have several weeks to try to get all the kinks right.
Second and 11. Hickenbottom takes the direct snap. Goes around the left side. He got room over there, man. Nice pickup. He run out of bounds.
You know, Deuce Hickenbottom, he's a sweet left, sweet right guy. That's what he did last last week. It's ran up the middle quite a bit tonight. It's a different game plan than what I seen last week. But he's a good, fast, hard runner. Once he breaks free, he's the lightning part.
Deuce is on the loose.
Third down.
3rd and 3. Hickenbottom. It's going to have a first down and more. It's going to move down inside the Hayti 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Bulldogs.
1st and goal for the Bulldogs.
Update that score for you. It is 28-6. 7 minutes to go in this one. Once again, the old Wildcat. We'll call it the Bulldog here since we're in Portageville. Bulldog formation.
Tackle number 77.
Timeout.
Time on the field and injured player.
I have another cramp situation.
We'll say Bulldog this time. Cramps do not discriminate, do they?
They do not.
It's like the bad snaps. Rolling out tonight. Checking in for the Bulldogs will be number 52.
Tabo.
Another bogan.
Another bogan.
All very athletic family there. Hickenbottom. Looked like he was going to go nowhere, but now the pile is still being moved. Now the whistle comes blowing, and the play will be whistle dead there.
Yeah, big number 75 for Hayti. I'm sorry. Cornwell. Hayden Cornwell put the plug in that one right there and looked like stopped everything. 3rd and goal.
He is 75. I do believe you are right, Chris. This program has 57, but it is not correct. Touchdown Bulldogs as Hickenbottom for right in. We'll get in for another Portageville Bulldog touchdown, and now the Dogs are just pouring on. 34-6 with 5:20 left. So those mistakes are finally catching up to the Indians.
Yeah, this Bulldog running game has been powerful 2 weeks now. And, I know they're in a tough district. Last 2 districts won, the Valley and Portageville, and a lot of good teams in that district. But these guys can run the ball and they pound it. They do a good job at it. Jay Bogan takes the snap for the extra 2, and I think it's going to be no good.
So 5:20 to go here in the 4th. Your score, Portageville 34, Hayti 6. We'll be back after this quick commercial break.
Life can be a little hectic when you're always in motion. Don't you wish you had a bank that could keep up? First State Community Bank's digital banking is the perfect companion for your fast-paced everyday life. Whether you're looking to review your full financial picture or just wanted a quick glance at your balance, First State Community Bank keeps you connected to your finances, all while juggling your daily activities. Download the app today and bank in motion with First State Community Bank's digital banking.
Bulldogs looking to move to 2-0 in the year. We're playing another home game against next week against Confluence Prep Academy, I believe it is. And Hayti will go on the road to face the Rams of Scott City.
Scott City Rams, I believe we got a new coach this year. It's Coach Jim May. Left Scott City, I believe he went to Sykeston.
That is correct.
Hayti has had plenty of battles with Coach Jim May and Scott City Rams, so it'll be a good one next week.
Yes, and Scott City is, of course, one of the few area high school teams with that nice field up there with the little turf, kind of like the Indians do. Nice facility Scott City is done. And Portageville is really upgraded here too, man. And press box really nice. If we could only get the old screens out the windows, we'll be all right. Hopefully in 2 years when we come back, they'll be gone. Having the old air conditioner in your own little room is nice. Short kick and fielded by Dunn of the Indians, front man. Hayti will take over 1st and 10 at the Portageville Bulldog 49-yard line. Well, once again, Hayti will start with excellent field position and have yet to capitalize on any of those. A couple times penalties held us back.
And I'd say at this point you just kind of run a game plan here and run some plays and not do too much, not get nobody hurt. Or you can move on to week 3. I've been impressed with JC4. Let me tell you, he's really impressed me. Been under pressure most of the night. I don't know how many passing yards he's got. He's done a fine job.
Yeah, he's definitely a gunslinger. As you'll see it again, another completed pass. Going to pick up a couple yards, so positive yardage. And he hooked up with Jeremy Alexander again for the Indians.
That's Class 1 District 1. Hayti might move to 0-2, but they better not take these Indians too lightly. You clean up some of them penalties and some of them mistakes, and you got some weeks to work on that. And so it's all about how you're playing at the end of the year.
And you're right, because everybody makes that first round of playoffs. No matter your record, you're in. Don't sleep on the Indians.
No, you're not.
And Coach Robinson later on this year. Nice pass, Alexander. The other Alexander, Jamari. He's across the 30 to the 28-yard line, I believe it is, of the Bulldogs. Nice pickup. And another pass by JC4.
Just nice and smooth, Marcus. Just nice and smooth.
Actually had a little time.
Good catch.
Nice. Another pass, and this one's complete to Jeremy Alexander as he had a nice forward progress, but then he ran backwards and lost that. So not as big pickup as it once was, but it's still a positive game for the Indians. It's 2nd down and 8, and we're under 4 minutes to go in this one. I have a false start on the Indians. I believe that's. Knew the ball was coming to him, didn't he? My number's been called in the playbook. Got a little antsy. Back it up 5 on replay, 2nd down.
I wouldn't mind being a receiver on this team.
Amen on that, Patty.
Right there.
We didn't throw the ball. I was a wide receiver in school, and we did not throw the ball. Once again,
it's like a freight train coming through there. Bulldogs.
Number 50 also, Eli Wheeler in on that. We've called both of them's number a lot here tonight.
Yes. And it's like the game, they're still 110%. That's what kind of gives you more on your football team, especially your defensive line.
Absolutely. 3rd and 24 for the Indians. Little pump and go, and Ford airs it out. Misses Payne by about 20 yards. Payne pulls up limping. Ford's going to scramble. He's got a little running room. Try to make a man miss, and good tackle there by the Bulldogs. Number 5. That's important. So the Indians turn it over on downs to the Bulldogs with 2:39 to go.
You see a series of runs here and some quarterback deals. I don't know if there's maybe a little bit too much time to start thinking about victory formation.
Yeah, Hayti only has one timeout left in this one. Matter of fact, do we have any timeout on the field now? Indians are huddled up on their sidelines.
Timeout, Hayti.
So they're going to burn that last timeout. Chris, one thing we did not talk about was our state rankings. So while we got time here, let's look at those. Class 1, number 10 is Ash Grove. Van Favre is number 8. North Plate is 9, Then Van Favre at 8. Milan at 7. Windsor at 6. Marceline, who Hayti knows pretty good, at number 5. Tipton, number 4. St. Vincent, who is on the Indian schedule, coming at number 3 in Class 1. Adrian at 2. And Maryville at 1. Class 2, Mid Buchanan's at 10. Crowsville Tigers at number 9 in the state in Class 2. So good job there for the Crowsville Tigers. Number 8, South Shelby. Ava at number 7. East Buchanan at 6. Lafayette County at 5. Bowling Green at 4. Fairgrove at 3. And, of course, Valley Catholic, those Warriors back down in Class 2, are ranked number 2 in the state. And Lamar at number 1. Those are your state ranked Class 1 and 2 teams. See if we can't get Class 3 here up. Class 3 rankings. San Francisco, Borgia, and number 9, the Dexter Bearcats on the board. At number 9 at 1-0, Chillicothe. At number 8, Southern Boone at 7. Park Hill Central at 6. Mount Vernon at 5. And If for Life at 4. Maryville at 3. Seneca at 2. And Blair Oaks at number 1 in Class 3. Class 4, Kearney at 1. Lutheran North at 2. Smithfield at 3. Hannibal at 4. Hillsborough at 5. Pleasant Hill at 6. Mexico at number 7. Warrensburg 8. Nevada 9. And Kirksville 10. So there is top 10 rankings for your Class 1 through 4. Play resumes. Bulldogs have it. Bogan in the backfield in the Bulldog formation as they load it to the left. So we know where it's going. Oh, bad snap. Bogan has to grab it down at the ankles, and he will be stopped immediately. So, loss there. Portageville is going to lose about 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 15.
They did a good job stacking him up right there. I know it's late in the game. All that, but they did a good job coming together. Stopping the beast, number 4, J-Mo.
run by him. He still has he breaks loose. Cross 45, tries the stiff arm. And now the flags go flying everywhere. Good tackle there by the Indians and number 14, A.J. Jones.
Horse collar. We'll see what they call it. It's going to be against
block in the back. That will negate a big run there by Houston Parton.
36 in the goal mark.
37-yard line.
Like to see him just taking a knee here.
Second, about 3.
There's no timeouts left, so. Down to about 10 on the play clock, and they're still in the huddle.
They're in no hurry. You see no hurry up offense here. Parton loses the ball, gets it back, breaks a couple of tackles. He's got some running room. Richard Black suddenly got a beat. And we're going to be run down by Isaiah Love and his quickness. Not before a big pickup, but guess what? Another flag on the play. This one's going to be on the Bulldogs. That's coming back. Got a final for you. Rutherford 53, the Green Wave of Malden 18. So Crowsville moves to 2-0.
The Tigers are going to be tough.
Yes, they are, man. They're loaded with talent.
They're going to be tough. Coach G over there does a great job, and the whole town has bought into everything he's got. So look out for them Tigers.
Gee, we had him on the show Wednesday night, and Alexander Jamate on the show along with Sammy Bryant. Alexander had some pick sixes last week, 2 of them, 3 interceptions altogether.
You got to be in the right place for that. To get 1 interception, you must have 3.
Yes. Most guys in high school don't have 3 interceptions in their career.
There we go. Now we're taking it.
Portageville in victory formation takes the knee. Bulldogs are going to win this one 34-6. We'll give you a recap, but not before we take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri. All
right, welcome back. We see both teams lining up, shaking hands. Portageville wins this one over Hayti, 34-6. Recapping, Bogan would get on the board in the first quarter. A 2-yard scamper, 2-point conversion was good. Bulldogs led 8-0, and that was all the scoring in the first quarter. Second quarter was Bogan once again, this time from 8 yards out. 2-point conversion was no good, and that was all the scoring in the first half. 14 points as the Indians could not get on the board with anything. Third quarter action saw an interception by the Bulldogs as Parton ran it in from 10 yards out on the pick 6, putting Portageville up 22-0. And then after that, Portageville get on the board again Nope, excuse me. Alexander got the touchdown for Hayti, the only one of the night, as it came with 8 minutes and 45 seconds. Jeremy Alexander for 9 yards out. 2-point conversion was no good. And then Bogan with another touchdown on the night, his third and final touchdown of the night was from 30 yards out. 2-point conversion was no good, 28-6. And then Hickenbottom got him a touchdown for the Bulldogs as well to close out tonight. Bulldogs win this one 34-6 and move to 2-0 on the year. Thoughts on the game tonight, Mr. Brown?
Yeah, it kind of went the way I thought as far as the game plan goes. You got a run-heavy offense in Portageville. You got a pass-heavy offense in Hayti. I think it just came down to the defenses. It looks like Portageville's defense is a step or two ahead of Hayti's. And hey, it's only week 2. Kudos to the Indians. They got some great young players out there that didn't give up. And kudos to Portageville. They're going to make a little bit of noise in Class 2 District 1. And I'm just curious and anxious and can't wait to see where both of these teams end up throughout the year.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man, I appreciate you having come to the booth here tonight, man. It's been all my pleasure and good catching up with you, Mr. Brown.
Yeah, thank you, Mark, for Blue Hill Sports Network. Like I said earlier, keeping these games going here for all of us guys that might like to make the game. And just kudos to the sponsors and kudos to all the viewers and keep this thing going. Kudos to Miss Tina over here because that camera work ain't there yet.
Found that out tonight. Old screen in the way, a lot of shaking that Polaroid picture going on over there tonight. Yes, absolutely. We all worked hard up here to bring you this game tonight. A lot of technical difficulties, but we'll get that cleaned up as well. And for Chris Brown, Tina Manley, this is Mark Manley saying so long for the Boot Hill Sports Network. We'll see you next Friday night in Scott City, Missouri.